Hello everyone and welcome to this special coverage of the returning of Nigeria's #1 man, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, who is expected to land in Abuja, the nation's capital, any moment from now. After a long countdown which eventually hit a 100-day mark and spilled over by some days, President Muhammadu Buhari, who has been in the United Kingdom for medical vacation, is returning home. Hello and welcome to a special edition of this program on Channels Television. Today, the President left the country on May the 7th after handing over power to Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who has been acting as the acting president, has also functioned in that capacity since then. And we would like to let you know that Channels Television teams are on the field, on the ground across the country following this story, and a team is on standby to get the moment captured on camera and edit in real time just for you. Although we understand there is a heavy presence of security operatives at the airport, a lot of restrictions around that area. Well, now let's get some update from our correspondent, Gloria Omeozioke, who is at the airport there in Abuja, the nation's capital, bringing us up to speed. Gloria.
We are right now at the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, where everyone is on standby, awaiting the president's arrival, President Muhammadu Buhari from the United Kingdom, where he went over 3 months on medical leave. Well, if you recall, he left precisely on May 7, 2017, shortly after he received 82 Chibok schoolgirls released from Boko Haram at the presidential villa. So right now, we can't really precisely say when the presidential aircraft will touch home, but we can safely predict between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. given that we had information that he left London this morning. And also, if you look behind me, the journalists have not been granted access onto the tarmac, so we're all here waiting patiently. But we can also tell you categorically that the Guards Brigade are setting up the Guards of Honor in preparation for the president's arrival. Well, we'll bring you more details as they unfold. From the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Gloria Omeozioke reporting for Channels Television.
Thank you, Gloria Omeozioke. This is a special live coverage of the president returning back to Nigeria after 105 days on medical vacation in London. We do let you know that we're covering that for you and bringing you up to speed with every details of that event as we've been following and keeping you up to date in the countdown of the president's being away for this long. And also, we would not like to tell you now that the All Progressives Congress, the APC, the ruling party, has released a statement just a moment ago, and the APC has said that they welcome the president, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, back home to the country after his medical vacation to the United Kingdom. The party says they thank the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo for his competent leadership in the absence of President Buhari, and especially commends him for his effort to unite the country and drive the recovery of the national economy. The APC went further to say they thank all Nigerians who had prayed ceaselessly for the speedy recovery and safe return of the president, assuring them that the APC-led federal government is poised to fulfill all the electoral promises the party made to Nigerians. That is a statement from the ruling All Progressives Congress, signed by the publicity secretary of the party, Malam Bolaji Abdullahi, right here on Channels Television, keeping you up to date with what is happening from the nation's capital. Now, with the developing story now, as we speak, the police have mounted the guard of honor as we expect the president back to the country. Well, now, we do know that this might be the way it will go today. Let me give you an understanding of what may happen in a couple of minutes when the president lands at the Abuja International Airport. The president may be landing there and taking a helicopter to the presidential villa, where it may be received by cabinet members that will be headed by the vice president, who has been acting president for the past 100 days or so. Let me also give you a countdown of, timeline of what it's been like since the president has been away. Let me show you this. So on the 7th of May, that's when the president left the country on a medical vacation. And we'll show you also some of the people who have visited the president. The president earlier left the country early this year in March and returned after 49 days back into Nigeria. And afterwards, he did say that he has never been that sick all his life. And he did say that he will soon return. He did return to London on the 7th of May and spent 105 days. And today, the presidency says he will return. And on Monday, he will be addressing the nation on a live television broadcast. We're following that for you, and we hope at some point we might be able to connect with Mr. Garba Shehu, one of the media spokesperson of the president. In the meantime, for you to get a clear picture of this story, we have put together President Buhari's medical vacation travel history and the stories within the from June last year. The president visited the United Kingdom for ear infection. In January this year, the presidential spokesperson, Femi Adesina, informed Nigerians that the president is going for a routine medical checkup, that it will return on February 6th. On January 22, 2017, the president is watching Channels television, where he says that that's how he keeps himself up to date on the events that happens in Nigeria. President Buhari shares this picture of himself keeping abreast of happenings in the country while on vacation. And on the 10th of March 2017, the president returns back to the country, spending about 49 days. The president returns to Nigeria but did not resume work immediately. On the 10th of March, his aide says that he needed to rest. And on the 26th of April 2017, he says he will be working from home. President Buhari misses the second cabinet meeting. According to the information minister, Lai Mohammed, the president was working from home, he did say at that time. On the 7th of May 2017, the president left the country on a medical vacation, handing over power to the acting president, the vice president, Yemi Osinbajo, after writing to the National Assembly. On the 11th of July 2017, acting president meets President Buhari in London. The acting president travels to London to meet with the president. And afterwards, we've seen several others. On the same July, governors visited the president. 2 sets of governors. An APC leader traveled to the United Kingdom to see the president, who they said was in good spirit and recovering fast. And the pictures of the president also emerged, dispelling rumors he's been on life support. On the 4th of August 2017, Archbishops of Canterbury paid a personal visit to him. And Justin Welby, that's his name, paid a personal visit to the president in London. The cleric pledged to continue praying for both the president and Nigeria. Well, now,